Hey folks, there's something I want to show you today I'm pretty excited about, so I thought I'd give you a quick review here. This is a 50 Beowulf, or Beowulf, I'm not sure of the pronunciation yet on that, but it's a gun I just built, I'm pretty excited about. I built it with an Anderson lower, hardened bolt, chrome lined blue barrel, nice muzzle brake, nice shield, custom trigger. So it's a pretty nice gun. You could build one of these for about $1,200–1,300 bucks yourself. Nothing too fancy. Everyone knows I love to hunt hog. I love big caliber guns. I shoot a lot of hogs with smaller caliber guns too, 223s, 308, stuff like that. But I really like to hunt hog with big caliber guns, and this one called my name, so I figured I better build one. And I've been doing a lot of research on this gun and the ammo. It's pretty neat. And basically what I found out is the parent cartridge is the 50 caliber Action Express, which is basically your Desert Eagle. So it's kind of a 50 caliber Smith & Wesson 500 type, type of a load. I found they make grains from 200 all the way to 400 grains. 1,800 foot a second they're getting out of 400 grains with 3,000 pounds of energy darn near. So it's an amazing round. It's just phenomenal. I'm not sure on the accuracy yet. I haven't played with it a lot, but usually these type of things it's kind of more the gun than it is anything else, and the ammunition. So I'm going to use a Trijicon scope on this. It's a scope I've had around for a while, so I'm going to throw it on. I trust it. It's a great brand, Trijicon. I mean, I can't say enough good about those guys. I've got plenty of their products. And, so we're going to go ahead and get out to the range and get the scope on this thing. And we're going to set up about 50 yards and see what kind of group we can put. And that's going to be part one of the video. And part two, sometime over the next couple of days or week, I'd like to get out and kill a hog with one of these in fairly close range. So we're going to go ahead and get going now and see what this thing will do. I just want to show you these targets real quick before we get started. You can print these free. A lot of you guys probably know this, but some folks probably don't. But you can print these free. They come in 1/2 inch and 1 inch measurements, and they're handy for sighting in. And they're totally free, just a piece of paper. You can just type in free targets, and there's 7 or 8 websites I found where you can print these off. So I thought I'd stop and tell you guys that real quick. And a great way for a target. My generic target's a pallet and a couple of posts. It works great. Make sure you got a good dirt pile behind you for a backstop. You definitely don't want bullets leaving your property. We're going to go ahead and fire this thing now. One thing I want to kind of remind you of, and again, a lot of people know this, some people don't, is you want to break your barrel in. You don't just want to go to a range and shoot and shoot and shoot. So we've already done that. We've actually shot a couple shots, cleaned the barrel, shot a couple shots, cleaned the barrel. You don't just want to take a brand new barrel and shoot it dirty. So we feel we got the barrel broken pretty good. Seems to group good. Now we're going to go ahead and try to sight in. We're about 45 yards. We're going to start here because that's where I'm going to be pig hunting, about 45 yards from my stand. So I'm going to go ahead now and take a couple shots and see what we got. We're hitting a little bit to the left, so we're gonna, height-wise, we're pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and move it to the right. If I had my vise, of which isn't here, you can actually sight these in with 1 or 2 shots, and I'll go over that in a different video. But I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way and just click it over. I'm quite a bit to the left, so I'm gonna move quite a few clicks to the right, and we're fairly close at 45 yards. We'll get it zeroed in. But so far, so good. Looks to be grouping good. I'm gonna go ahead and move it about 10 clicks to the right, and we're going to try it again. I got a really fancy tool here. This is for clicking this. You really need to invest in one of these if you're going to do a lot of shooting. Looking good. Little high, still a little bit left. Well, we're done at the range, and we actually played around quite a little bit, and I had to cut it short. I don't know if you can hear in the video, but a couple times after we shot, even though we're out here in the country, you can hear a lady screaming at us from about a half a mile away to stop. This thing's really loud, and the deal with that is this huge muzzle brake. It's a lot louder than if the gun had no muzzle brake on it. Muzzle brakes are great for many reasons. They stabilize the gun, they reduce recoil, but they do make things a lot louder. So we were actually getting yelled at out here in the country from about a half a mile away. And I'm not sure if you can hear it, but sometimes after my shot, you can hear a faint person screaming at us and scolding us. So we cut it short, but we actually, we switched scopes. I have another Trijicon, and it's a 1.25 by 4. I thought I liked the magnification of a 4 a little bit better, so I decided to go ahead and go with this for my hog hunt. We got pretty well sighted in before we had to quit, but I will tell you, this thing is loud. It does kick. A lot of scopes aren't going to stand up to this gun. It's not going to be a gun you can go put a Nikon on and shoot. It will blow that Nikon apart. You'll have to send the Nikon back. So you'll need a heavy duty scope. The gun hits hard, but it's a good shooter. It's not intolerable by any means. Definitely loud, but it hits hard. And I've had a couple people ask me a question, and I just wanted to clarify this for you. This gun is not a 50 caliber BMG. The big difference. It's a 50 caliber Beowulf. It's 50 calibers, but it's nowhere near a 50 BMG. I've had a couple people ask me, well, how do you shoot a 50 caliber BMG out of an AR-15? You don't. This is a 650 grain bullet. Huge difference here. So I just wanted to make that clear for folks that didn't know. So it is a 50 caliber, not a 50 caliber BMG. But it's a fantastic gun. My review of it is this. It's awesome. For most people, it's not needed. It's a great gun if you love gadgets and big toys, but it's definitely not a gun you need if you're just gonna go shoot a few times. You'd be better off with something else. But for pigs and things I like to hunt, I think this is gonna be a great gun. I'm excited about it. So we're gonna go ahead and for part 2, we're gonna put up a hunt. Sometime in the next couple of days, I wanna take a hog with it, and I'll get a follow-up video to this one on for you folks so you can see how it does in the field and what it does to a hog. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it short, and I just wanna say thanks for watching my videos. God bless, and have a great day.